We're here today at Cascadian Bowmen's indoor range located west of Eugene. We're going to talk about the NFAA, the National Field Archery Association, their indoor targets. Here are two examples that we're going to talk about first. This is a blue-face single spot target. This target has been in existence for a while. Especially when there were a lot of longbow recurve shooters and compounds were just coming into existence, and so many people were shooting compounds with fingers, hence one spot with many rings on it. The rings stand for scoring points, so the white, even though there are two rings there, is still worth 5 points. The first blue ring is 4, second blue ring is 3, the third blue ring is 2, and the last blue ring is worth 1 point. The X is only for tie breaking. It doesn't count as an additional point. As years went on and compound bows became more prevalent and the use of pin sights, movable sights, and releases also became more prevalent, then they adjusted the blue face target down to a 5 spot. Again, the white ring is worth 5 points. The X again is for tiebreakers. The two blue rings are merely worth 4 points. So the target is not as large as the single spot is. Also, archers are using larger diameter arrows, and they're more fragile for the most part, and so they're shooting 1 arrow per target. You still shoot 5 arrows at this target, and you shoot 5 at this one. In any of the tournaments today that are NFAA sanctioned, a shooter has a choice. They can shoot either the single spot or the 5 spot target for the tournament. Both of these targets in an NFAA sanctioned tournament are shot at 20 yards. So with an endeavor to explain scoring system, we had one of our new members, Ed Phillips, shoot 5 arrows, which is a typical target end for an NFAA tournament, into the single spot. As you can see, he shot 4 arrows inside the X ring, each arrow being worth 5 points, and 1 arrow in the white ring but not in the X ring. So he scored 25 points out of 25 possible, which is a perfect end with 4 X's. To show you scoring with a 5-spot target, we had Ed Phillips shoot the 5 spot. He started with the lower left. His first arrow is touching the X ring, so he gets, it's an X, but it's also worth 5 points. His next arrow is touching the X ring again, so again 5 points. His third arrow is in the middle of the X ring, so again 5 points. His fourth arrow is in the white, but not in the X ring, so it's still worth 5 points, but he doesn't get the X. And the last arrow he shot was in the middle of the X ring, so it is worth 5 points. So Ed shot a 4x25.